Welcome back to Dragon of Icespire Peak Z. Where did we leave off?
We approached the camp.
Oh, the crone.
We're returning. Yeah, we were returning to Phandalin from the.
Yeah, so our brave heroes ventured to Umbridge Hill to check on the crone and perhaps see what kind of alchemical concoctions she could make for them. They stumbled upon her windmill being under siege by a manticore, who was easily dispatched by our very hardy and strong level 3 adventurers.
Mostly Proxus.
Mostly Proxus with a heroic leap up the cliffside. After saving the crone, she told them she would sell them healing potions for a very cheap price. And they then left the crone and headed back to Phandalin, but taking a different route than the way they had gone, to explore the countryside a little bit, and then they come across the scene before you. Gentlemen, what do you wish to do?
Hey guys, careful! It looks like there's a camp up ahead.
Looks like military. I investigate for any sign of banners or markers.
Okay, make a perception check.
Wouldn't it be history?
Well, it's first you're seeing if you can even see any banners.
Of course. Cool. I might just have an innate knowledge.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Mm.
Ooh.
18.
Cheater roll.
Okay. You see no banners that are amongst this campsite, but you do see one man under the wooden structure that's at the back of the camp.
Mercenaries.
Does it also appear friendly? Or is it hostile looking?
You don't see anything that would make it seem like anything other than a typical campsite with some defensive structures due to the hostility of this land. And it does look like they're set up for a while.
Well, we are a little tired before we get back to town. Maybe we should see if they can let us rest by the fire.
Yes, just be cautious on our approach. Never know what kind of bandits are in these areas.
Doesn't really look like a typical bandit camp. But you're right. Caution would be advised.
Should we
Okay,
just
stop right there.
okay, I was gonna say, or should we like kind of split up a little bit?
So as you get closer, and I need to just finalize this. What you didn't see before, you see now are a ton of goblin bodies outside of this barrier.
Oh, we're okay with that. Looks like there was a great battle here, or an ongoing assault. These people could be in need of our assistance.
We should probably hunker down for a second. Why do I feel like that wizard is off in his academy in his head?
How far can a yell reach? Like what's yelling? I can't remember.
Riders of Rohan!
Oh, sorry, I was reading my spell book.
Yeah, I bet you were.
What is this ahead? A bunch of corpses?
Bunch of goblin corpses.
Distance. Let's see. It's like what, 120 or 100 feet to the fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wizard.
you're within yelling distance.
what?
What
Hold
did
on, I'm gonna
what did that wand of yours do? Does it do
makes
fireworks?
explosive sparks. Yeah.
Why don't you wave it around? See if you can get someone's attention.
You want me to shoot it at something?
Up in the air like a distress beacon.
Oh, we could draw the dragon here if we do that.
Isn't that what you want?
No. Sure, I'll do that though.
That's fun.
I will shoot the wand of pyrotechnics
What if
above,
they...
above the area of the campfire.
Careful not to light your robe on fire.
What if they think that's... What if they think we're assaulting them with
We are.
fireworks? Oh shit.
So then this guy jumps. You see him like literally jump while he's busy at his work, and he turns and he sees you guys, and he kind of comes closer. He comes right up to this crossbow, this loaded crossbow.
Kill him before-
Who goes there?
Hello, we are travelers!
What's happened
What are you
here?
to do?
What happened here?
God, we've been under siege by goblins for days.
How are you holding up?
I'm the only one left.
Oh no! How
Can
often
you help me?
How often are the goblins coming?
They've come at least once a day. The numbers are dwindling, but I can't hold them off myself.
Are you ready to move?
Slightly injured.
Come in!
You can come in.
Is that me or the group? Tazgar. Are you saying me or the group?
You. He just wants one person to approach
Okay.
right now.
You.
Alright, stop right there. That's good enough. What are you doing here? Why have you come this way?
We are traveling from the Crone's shop back to Phandalin. We were
Umbridge Hill?
Correct. We just defeated a manticore that was attacking her.
I did see that fly overhead a couple days ago.
They haven't been bothering you though, just the goblins?
Gods no. Even the manticore stayed away from here. I've lost five of my comrades to this, and I'm trying to finish my research. I just need to finish that before we leave. But if you promise to help me, I'll be sure to help your pockets with some gold.
Says he's got gold.
As he's talking, I'm searching this corpse.
It's being just a goblin. It's just a shitty, rusty short sword and just hide armor that's of no value.
How long will your research take to
You
complete?
do see one big, giant crossbow bolt through its chest, though.
I poke
What
it
did
with
you
the
say?
end of my sword.
What's
a
he
little blood
rolling?
comes out.
Can me and my traveling friends come in and stop yelling over the fence?
Yes. Yes, I
Yes.
You look trustworthy enough, I suppose. I don't have any other options. Yes, you can come in.
Well, thanks.
We were looking for a place to rest anyways. And we can help you defend this place, but I don't know for how long. That is the situation. How long is your research going to take to complete?
I just need a few more hours, that's all. But if
Fire
you want to
woman.
stay the night to rest before your travels, I'm sure the 5 of us could hold up against any onslaught that may come about.
What do you think, boys?
Yeah, it sounds good. The more the merrier.
Okay, so he is
I'm
going
gonna
to
follow.
show you like the tents if you guys wanted to rest, and the fire obviously, and then you see there's some refreshments on the table if you wanted to have any of those. But he goes back to his work, and you basically just notice that it's research on since you're going right up to the table, it's just
Yeah, I was
research
gonna
on like the rock formations and just mineral clusters that are out here.
I can ask anyways. What is it that you're researching out here?
I'm part of the miners expedition, doing some research on a certain gold vein that travels from Phandalin up to Icespire Hold.
Ah, so you are familiar with, and I think her name is Halia?
Halia, yeah.
Ah, so you are familiar with Halia.
Halia, yes, that's right.
Yes, we have helped her with a few different tasks.
Oh, that's great. He goes
So
back to his work.
you're in good company.
What happened to your comrades? Where are they? They're dead?
Yeah, they've gone and he's buried them already.
Zorbert's sleeping.
Like, we find out he's eating them or something?
Oh gods. Let's see.
Hey.
Okay.
Sit down and have a drink and food.
Okay, so as you sit, make a perception check.
Well, you want me to use passive or roll for it?
Roll for it.
14. 14.
So on the hillside, you see cresting 3 goblins and a pack mule.
And a pack mule. They're here to rob the place. I don't see them, so Proxus sees them from his table. Right?
Are they like to the northeast of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oop.
Looks like we've got company. Oh, that way?
You see him?
Yeah.
Can you see him?
They're like super blurry for some reason.
It's probably your levels. But yeah, they're
Weird.
southeast. Alright, you see them. What do you do?
Trying to remember what my bonus language was real quick.
The wizard probably speaks goblin.
He looks like a goblin.
Gobbledygook.
No, I changed it to Elvish, so I can't speak to him.
Goblin, 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 goblin. Nope.
Wizard, looks like we got some company.
Company? What do you mean?
I'm gonna man the bent crossbow.
Goblin.
What's the range of this crossbow?
Probably a 120.
It's super far.
I say we murder him and take the pack animal for ourselves.
Yes, don't kill the pack animal. That could be very beneficial for our travels.
Okay. Roll
they're-
initiative, boy.
They're initiating, huh? I was gonna be friendly.
You can't talk to him.
I was gonna just gesture to the pig and then take the donkey.
You can try it still.
No.
Why is that?
Researcher, there are goblins approaching again.
Ugh.
I hit one of the goblins with my initiative roll.
Whoops. Clear list. How do I get out of here?
I thought goblins could speak common.
There we go. Okay. I need to roll. Some goblins can, some goblin tribes can, but being in the mountains, these are probably
Loser goblin.
feral.
Oh, look at these loser goblins.
Feral.
That
It means
pack-
they were tame at one point.
that pack mule.
It does it?
Yeah. Means they returned to being wild.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Okay, what'd you boys roll for
A
initiative?
5.
Where's my
20.
book? My book went away.
D&D Beyond, it was 20. 20 flat.
20,
You
20,
wish.
20, 20, 20.
Damn. What'd Rhogar roll?
Oh, I didn't roll for him. Whoops.
Moon rolled a 9.
I don't think he had any plus initiative, did he? A 3.
Well, what'd you roll, Chris?
5.
Moon. this guy. Oh my god.
I hope there's a Trump goblin.
We're fucking atrocious.
Is the pack mule explosive? It's a donkey born IED.
Go ahead. Zorbert.
Oh.
I have a feeling it's explosive. I've seen this. I've seen this in Afghanistan.
Oh my goodness.
12
You're banking
tiles-
too much on my intelligence.
12 tiles is 60 feet. Yeah.
No. Yeah. 60 feet.
Don't you get a like advantage if you're higher than them?
Searcher, we will destroy these goblins!
They're back! Oh, by the gods, they're back!
I'm just gonna see if I can huck a dice at them. Hold on.
2.5 tiles.
You
Yeah,
wound
got
up for
him.
that.
Got him. You got all three of them. Yeah, got all three of them.
Oh shit! What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
You have fireball?
Get him,
No. I will cast a slimy, gooey web at them.
Yeah,
Okay.
web
That is a off-white color.
Ooh.
Oh! That's how you guess.
Mage hand goes over to them.
So it'll hit right to the side of that middle, the left side of that middle goblin is where I'm aiming, and it does a 20-foot cube, which I think would cover everything, including the donkey. Because what, 5 tiles? What would that be?
20 foot is 10. It's 4 by. Wait, 20 foot.
Crikey.
Is that 20 foot total or 20
Yeah,
foot? from
5.
the
So
center?
yeah, 5. It'd be a what? Yeah.
You've gotten them. How awful.
Okay. So they
They're
look
restrained.
surprised down at their feet as their feet just coalesce to the ground and get real sticky.
My feet are sticky.
And smelly.
Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters them during its turn must make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, it's restrained. As
The
long as it
challenge-
remains in the web. It'd be against... It has to make a strength check against my spell save DC.
Not
Okay.
or a dex check?
If it succeeds, it's no longer restrained.
Dex check, right? You said
so-
strength.
Strength. No, I said strength.
Oh, alright.
You said Dex originally.
At the very beginning. Then I said strength when I kept reading.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Just checking.
Okay. Is
They
that
have
your
to-
turn?
Yes.
They have to rip out of the
Go ahead, Moon.
How did they roll worse than a 5 and a 3?
A 3, a 4, and a 2.
Yeah.
What's
Why
the
couldn't I have
donkey?
done that when I tried to like murder you guys the first time
donkey
in
doesn't have a
D&D.
The donk must be passive.
7 tiles is 35, right? Yeah. I do that math every time in my head. Multiples of 5.
$60 feet throw.
Yeah, with disadvantage, I can try to throw a dart for fun.
Damn. Okay.
Oh man, I wonder if
Finkel. Ooh, that hits.
No, I gotta do disadvantage.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Isn't that long range? 2 rolls? Oh, I get him anyways.
Jeez.
I wonder if Rhogar can thread that.
Which one are
crossbow
you?
bolt
The
between
middle.
Attacking.
The middle. The
Okay.
middle. 8 damage.
Oh my god. So how do you
Ninja
want to
star.
kill that goblin?
It just I throw a ninja star or shuriken straight into its skull, right in between sides.
So as you whistle that ninja star across the cavern here, it plants right in the middle of his skull, and he just kind of looks blankly for a second, then falls dead.
Well, that was easy.
Is that your turn? Christopher.
Take aim
You're gonna use
And-
the crossbow?
and fire at the fog goblin on the right.
Okay, roll an attack.
How do I roll this? Just a 20 with Dex
Yeah.
modifier?
Yes.
Okay.
With advantage because you,
Or such a man.
well, you being in the infantry, you've most likely operated one of these before.
Ooh.
Wait.
Oh my gosh, they're all over the place.
Oops. Doesn't matter. 11 plus 13? So
No,
13?
11 plus your.
It was 13.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, okay. I
So
got
the
you.
damage on that is going to be
Is it a-
2d8.
Ooh.
Got him.
Oh my god, okay. How do you, I mean, there's really no other way to
Its
kill it.
head comes clean off.
Yeah, so you shoot the crossbow and it just goes right through its neck, and its head is barely hanging on just by a flap of skin. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
I believe I wasted a good spell on these idiots.
Rhogar doesn't have line of sight, so either disadvantage
Or he shoots Moon.
or he can't curve the bolt. He'd be shooting into wood right now.
No, that's my fault.
Rhogar moves the crossbow.
Yeah. there you go.
Well, his bonus action. Alright. So he does not get advantage, or does?
Rhogar does not get advantage because this is probably the first time he's ever operated one of these.
He shoots Moon in the back of the head.
It's probably a
Yeah,
straight
you better
spell,
hope he
right?
doesn't roll a natural one.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna assume his modifier's like 2 or something.
It's probably nothing, dude. I don't know if he has a dex mod.
13.
That still hits, yeah. So roll 2d8.
I was kind of hoping he'd roll a 1, so I could use my special ability.
7.
Okay, same thing with that one. So that one right
His-
through its chest.
Right through his wiener.
Okay.
Zorbert's so mad.
He just all over him.
All over the map for no reason.
So suddenly,
I knew this was not over.
so all of you make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know what I click on to.
17.
Top left.
I know his wisdom's really high. I just don't know what it is. I'll just like match Kyle's. How about that? As far as
I think
modifier
it's
goes,
I think it's a +4, but he probably gets
16.
he probably gets 6 or a 5.
Okay, so 2 17s, 2 18s.
So as you guys see these kobolds fall, you are, rejoicing in the moment. You've destroyed them, and then suddenly your feet, your hands, everything fail you, and you cannot move. You're completely immobilized.
Oh, the guy behind us is evil. None of us saved with those rolls.
Walks in front of you guys. He turns around. And Chris, before you, he looks at you in particular.
Oh, an enemy.
And
You.
a moment of recognition comes over you as this is Captain Rainfjord.
You.
So back up a second. We rolled wisdom saves and failed them.
Yes.
Wow.
He needed us to get 20s, I think.
And then suddenly before you, Kyle, you see what looks like a corporeal door open up. And through it steps this man.
Freak job.
And then, as you're looking at him, you see not stitched, but attached to his hip is a very magical looking wand
Oh shit.
in gold, encrusted in rubies, and without even having cast detect magic, you can just feel the magic coming off of this wand.
You go ahead and change the music to something a little more
Yeah, sucker.
epic.
This wind going.
Silence. Here we go.
It's palpable.
Yeah, I'm feeling this tension. So did we get? What exactly happened with that wisdom? Are we're frozen? But is it just like a? I guess I don't
You
know.
are completely immobilized.
Are you
Okay.
asking if you feel like a
But-
magical force is restraining you?
I'm asking if it was being frightened because I can roll again. I have an advantage against frightening, so it's not.
No.
It's not being frightened. Okay.
No, I mean you may be scared, but you're not under the effects of fright.
He's got a yellow puddle by him.
So this guy approaches you, Zorbert, and he just he says, "It looks like you just can't take a hint, can you, fool? Stop following me, or this will happen again." And he moves, and you see him cast an incantation, and suddenly the goblins turn. The corpses turn into 3 students that you had at Neverwinter Academy.
You guys just killed all my students.
This is your final warning. We will not be so kind next time.
We're still frozen.
Yeah. So then, Captain Rainsford looks at you, Chris, and he kind of just smirks and spits in your face.
Oh, he doesn't push him over.
And then he walks back to this robed figure, and they both walk through the ethereal doorway that was
No.
initially cast.
No, I refuse. No. Nuh-uh. Nope. I use my chi to break out of the wisdom. Or
And
break
as they vanish, you guys have control of your bodies again.
What?
Ugh.
What just happened?
Renfrew!
I can't control my guy.
Give us back our control.
You
We're
can't?
We're still
No, we're in
frozen.
an encounter. We're in an encounter.
Oh,
Yeah, exploration.
There we go.
I run at the doorway.
I go and check.
Over. As
doorway
I
closed.
fall through it as it closes. Like,
and you're gonna
as if nothing's there. Ah, oh no.
What have we
Students.
done?
Oh my goodness.
I roll 18 medicine to bring this one back to life. the one that wasn't decapitated.
The top in his class. Anthony.
Oh my god. So, you see the crossbow bolt is pretty much impaled in her heart, but she still has a couple breaths of life left in her, and you manage to give her enough comfort to speak for a very, very limited amount of time.
I say, there you go, Zorbert. I saved her
Oh, it's
for
Zorbert.
the moment.
You're a teacher. How did this happen?
I murdered you.
Professor Zorbert, he conned us into coming out here for some kind of expedition. It was Tethys, and then she dies.
No, Rhogar, healer. Oh.
I'm not a wizard.
Did you get that name, Zorbert?
Yes,
Tethis.
I got it.
Lives were taken this day. I will join you in your hunt for this evil wizard.
And what's the captain guy's name that hates Croc?
Renford.
Oi, wizard!
Former officer.
Wasn't that bounty scroll signed by someone?
With someone with a T.
Could
I
it
reckon
be?
it's the same bloke.
Yes, most likely.
They will pay for this.
We will have to send word to the university.
You fool! We just murdered 3 of the students.
Well, we won't detail what happened.
They'll come for us now.
Well, we must bury them at the least. What is... Who rolled that D20?
I rolled animal handling.
Anal handling.
Animal handling.
Okay, so you. Kyle, get back in there.
I rolled animal handling.
No, you two get back in there.
You fool!
So, as you approach the donkey, it suddenly erupts into
Disarm
a
trap.
fume of noxious gas.
I rolled, but it's like bomb diffusion. I rolled a 15.
No.
It's like bomb squad animal handling.
So everyone roll a Constitution saving throw.
I warned you the donkey was a bomb.
I
Is it
fucking hate you, Chris. That was one of the biggest parts of this fucking surprise encounter.
I already
Yeah.
knew it was gonna
Okay,
be
I
a
gotta-
bomb.
I'm dead. My
I got
student's here.
I gotta ask.
So
again.
Kyle, you can't take the fumes and you fall down asleep. Same thing with Rhogar.
Hold on.
Is it poison?
Is it poison?
No, it is not poison.
Son of a
It's a
bitch,
noxious
none of my
fumes.
advantages.
Well,
I'm a
it's-
dwarf.
I guess it is. It's poison gas cloud. It either knocks you asleep and does 1 point of damage.
All right, then I get an advantage against it, and so does.
I'm
Rhogar.
taking his advantage. And it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, excellent.
What a loser. He set it off and then survives it. Kills everyone else.
Entire donkey turn into this cloud.
Yes.
Oh, what? I don't even get to keep the donkey.
What'd you think? Did just fart and left? Chris, you are spared from falling asleep as well.
Gosh. This treachery!
I pick up Zorbert
Yeah, let's drag them into the camp.
and drag him out of here.
No, you drag Rhogar. I'm small.
You drag the frail wizard.
Do a strength saving throw.
Can we just drag them, or do we have to?
Yeah, you can
roll?
drag them. Go ahead.
Okay. You're gonna have
Yeah,
to.
you. I mean, it's just a matter of
Oh,
time.
never
But
mind.
you guys, all of you take 2 points of damage.
Everyone.
Yeah.
How long is that cloud persistent for?
You want to loot the students?
For brevity's sake, I'll say it's dissipated by the time these two wake up. So
They're not still poisoned.
an hour goes by, and then
Alright.
they eventually wake up.
So I'm short resting then.
Does their poison go away naturally, or do we have to try to remove it?
Yes, it does go away eventually.
Okay.
It's not. It's only poison in the cloud, so you're
Gotcha.
only taking damage while you're in the cloud.
Is any of that research even real up there? Any information?
Yeah, I do want to look throughout this area, see if I can gain more
Okay.
clues regarding Renford or Tethys.
Make a investigation check.
Ugh.
It just looks like a standard work area in a camp. Were you assisting him, Moon?
No, I'm trying to take the horses.
Well, one thing at a time here, friend.
Ooh, that was a big heal.
Nice. Passive investigation or perception, Kyle. You do see a 74th Infantry Division ripped patch on the bench in front of you, and what looks like just parchment and pen work. It looks like a half-written bounty letter for you that was not finished.
I will take both.
Add them to your inventory.
75th
Okay, Moon.
Infantry?
74th.
Yeah, I'm just checking on the horses over here. Because they look like they're of good stock still, and they just left them behind. So I'm gonna try to approach one with a 15 animal handling.
Okay. So it, having being a tamed horse, it responds to you and seems to beckon at your call.
Can I, maybe perceive or investigate? I'm not sure, for like saddles around the area or something like that.
Make a investigation check, and this will cover the entire camp.
I pull the students' bodies into the camp while this is going on.
Okay.
No, I didn't roll anything.
You do
up.
not find any suitable saddles.
Hey guys, there's some good horses in a cart over here that we might be able to use. I didn't see anything, but if you guys see anything around the camp, this could benefit us greatly.
So those real goblins out front?
Are those more students?
Make an investigation check.
Somebody smarter than me go do it.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
can't do
usually
it.
work for me.
I
but-
can't do investigations. I have no skill in it.
I'm negative.
0 intelligence.
So Kyle, as you approach, you notice that these goblins are nothing more than insubstantial cantrips, mirror images, and they also vanish.
Is there an original that stays behind?
No.
Your conjurations.
As he's doing that, I'm searching for any clues on the students.
I will cast Detect Magic.
And gold.
Okay. So you find on the students' bodies a total of 75 silver and 13 copper.
No
And
notes or
you-
anything.
No notes, no, and just meager mage apprentice gear, so just robes and wooden quarterstaffs. Some minor spell books that have spells that Kyle most likely taught them in university.
I see they all have Mage Hand written down.
Yes.
And you can barely even though the spell dissipated and it has been gone for over 2 hours now, the magic still coming off from their corpses from that spell is almost overwhelming.
Just for us to even handle them or deal with them?
Just to even look at their bodies right now.
Ugh, I can't look at them.
Ground up.
Need...
The ground up above these tents is loosened if we want to bury them at some point.
Or we can throw them in the fire.
Seems we made an enemy.
Yes. It seems that the enemy has a companion of your knowledge.
I'd grimace.
I was not expecting that.
He's a former associate, I suppose.
I wonder if he has a source at the university.
Looks like he's part of the Grey Cloak infantry unit I used to be a part of. Well, sister unit.
Very interesting to me that he brought someone who knew you, and he would have had no knowledge that you were accompanying me.
He looked like he was alone, though. Not sure this is an official thing.
So mere happenstance? Chance, if you will? But how did he know to lure these students? There must be something wrong at the university. He must have a contact.
What?
I want to ask the headmaster, yet I don't necessarily want to divulge what happened here.
Because if you can trust the headmaster at this point.
I still have trust in the headmaster. He wouldn't have had me go this far.
Be cautious the way those that we don't see spin tails.
Ooh.
Well, What should we do with the bodies?
That was probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Shut up, Rhogar. Go back to your heel.
Heal.
We should. Let's check out his table he was working at.
What, that?
Maybe he left some clues.
I already did that.
Oh,
I got a patch.
I was busy.
I got an infantry patch of yours. I'm now part of the infantry.
So maybe it was on the books. If he's here with his insignia.
And another bounty for my head. He's much more powerful than I thought he would be. This is magic well beyond a 4th year.
Maybe he's part of that movement that's against the school.
Yes.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, they call them decay eaters.
I hear that they have a lot of transmagnifying magic abilities.
Yes, they do.
They can
Possess
change things
those
at whim.
powers. We need to dispose of these bodies so they're not found.
So you're not going to report this to the school?
No.
It might be too delicate a matter to bring up right at the moment.
I know the students, so when the time comes, I will be able to notify the right people.
How old are these
However-
students?
I don't know, they look like children.
So they were between 20 and 25 years of age. These students were in your care at one point, wizard. How can you just dispose of them without notifying the families?
I didn't say I wouldn't notify them, I just won't notify them yet.
There's gotta
What do you
be a
want me
more
to do?
civil
Drag
way
their
to do
bodies?
this.
So,
Drag their bodies to their family?
as he's
Well,
talking,
at least give them a decent burial, maybe.
I drag them over to this big bed.
Wait a minute. We've got horses. We've got a cart. Let's take them back to Phandalin and bury them there.
Yes, I think that's probably
is-
the most honorable.
We killed them.
Well.
They don't know what happened out here.
There's a dragon on the loose. People are dying left and right.
It
They're
looks
not gonna think we did this.
It looks
As
to me
he
that
rips one of the crossbow bolts out of the body.
it looked to me like Renford killed them.
Yes, definitely infantry weapons did it.
Someone that would have been skilled with a infantry ballista. Hmm.
Hey, Moon. Get your dart out of that kid's head.
You you don't carry any regalia from the infantry, do you? Now that you're doing mercenary work. Well, then I guess planting this 74th Infantry patch on their corpses won't help us.
Well, I'm not a part of that one. I'm the 75th.
We can do that, or we can...
Go ahead. That's not a bad idea.
The town won't have time to investigate this with things going on that they're already dealing with.
Moon.
You know.
Moon.
Even...
Bodies back there.
Moon.
It was an unfortunate incident.
Moon.
Yeah.
Grab the kid that you pelted with your dart and come with me.
I only wanted to freeze them in place. You all killed them.
We're not feeding them to the pig. Proxus.
Bring him over here. Prop him up against this hill.
Defile his corpse to make it look like it was a ballista. Oh.
I can't pick him up. Sorry.
Can you spawn in a horse with a cart?
The rest of you get the bodies ready for transport.
Somebody find the saddle. My investigation was terrible. I can't hook him up.
We don't
Br-
have a saddle.
Bring the body over here. I gotta shoot it in the
We
head.
need a bridle.
A bridle.
A halter.
Make an investigation check, Zorbert.
Can you bring that student's body over, Taz?
Give me control over one of the students. Okay.
Just
there you
in front of the ballista.
Okay, so you find a bridle under the carriage.
go. I didn't look under there.
Alright,
Can you bring in an actual horse and cart?
Whoa. What just happened? Did you do that? Yeah, I was gonna. Why do I keep...
I'm giving everyone control
Oh.
of these corpses.
Can you spawn in? Is there a horse with a carriage attached? And we can
No,
delete...
but we can
Okay.
modify
Alright.
that enough.
I am shooting this
Hold on.
kid
we
in the
go.
head.
What happens if you move that cart after I put them there? Does it just move the entity?
I'm assuming I hit him in the head.
Yes.
Oh, bummer.
No, but we can
Okay.
improvise that well enough.
His head's gone.
Right into the chest. Or right into the head, rather.
Yes. So the crossbow bolt goes through the corpse.
Covers up the dart wound.
Whatever it takes to solve this is what we need to do.
I'm surprised you're holding it together. How good he do shoots.
Dude, I'm chaotic, so it's not.
It's for a good cause.
It's not lawful. We're doing something good by taking the bodies back to town. If there's things that need to be done on the outskirts to make that more appropriate, then that's the chaos.
Well, the university isn't far from here, so we'll send word to the headmaster and let him deal with the families since they will be in Neverwinter. I think one of them was actually an orphan, so that's
I don't
going to
know.
be a problem.
Named Nicholas.
Nicholas Flamel.
Okay, so what do you boys wish to do now?
We'll head back to town.
We'll see if the crazy mayor makes note of it.
What's our story? We came across these bodies. And you
let's-
recognize them as wizards from your school.
We might be able to take them to the hag and she could transform them into something unnatural.
I don't think that's really necessary.
Well,
You really love your students, don't you?
well, Moon, what happened here?
Well, you see, we just happened to approach this empty camp, and these guys were dead out front.
Dead with crossbow bolts in there?
There's boats right here. Crossbows.
That story would make more sense if they had drunk a poisonous potion.
I'm trying to see if I can perceive if we're alone or not.
Okay,
It
make
appears-
a perception check.
It's just an unfortunate incident in these wild lands. I mean, Zorbert, Finnegan, if you wanted to tell them the truth, you could expand
You
upon.
notice there are pigs to your left.
We already discussed we're not telling them the truth.
You don't
They
think
died.
that.
What looks like in a struggle with infantry. And
Or
this
band.
one-
Or, yes, infantry.
Well, I mean, couldn't we tell them that?
We came across a deserted camp on our way back from the crone. We found these bodies. He recognized them from the school.
What if we tell them the military man did it? Won't they put a bounty on his head, and that would help us out?
Well, this one looks like they're clutching a torn 74th Infantry patch. Interesting.
Oh.
But according to you, Moon, you said they would pay no difference or attention, and they would just bury them.
Alright, sounds like we got our story.
I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty tight. I think we're good. Nobody will mess it up if they take us into like separate rooms and ask us.
Maybe the they can send an investigator to find.
Well, they don't even have town's guard, so I doubt.
We are their investigators, Proxus!
we're like our own, investigating our own
We're
murder.
the ones going to find the dragon for him.
Has anyone heard about this dragon lately?
Oh my goodness.
Alright, well, let's
Fine, let's get him back to town!
I was gonna bury him out here, but you want to bring corpses to the town.
Well, that way they can be returned to their families.
That was Rhogar, but yeah. I was on board with it. It's good, in theory. Oh, I'm out of water. Dang it.
I've got no clues. I talk as we go back to town as to where they went to next.
Horsebird called you, you jizzed all over the students and you're a wizard sex offender.
Yeah.
They're never going to allow you within 50 feet of the school.
That's why I wanted to burn them. Get rid of the evidence.
Doppelganger!
Oh no. So in this
So I
town-
can't find the cart thing again.
That's alright.
Okay. We need to hire somebody to take it.
Why don't we just drop us off at the funeral? Or the... Right... over here.
Oh, we're gonna bury him in this little village?
What do you want to do with them? They're not gonna ship dead corpses to Neverwinter? We have to find the...
They have no identifying things on them.
What? What are you doing in my graveyard?
I...
Hey, what are these? He comes to the cart and points to the bodies.
We have located some dead adventurers upon our travels from the hags.
Oh
my.
My time more and more every day. This blasted dragon just takes and takes what it wants, doesn't he?
Yes, it does. And so that we don't have to bother the mayor with any trivial matters, I will pay you a penance here to help us bury these unfortunate souls.
How do you deselect?
Well, how much you talking here?
Let's see, there are 3 graves that need to be dug.
Oh.
Plus your silence that needs to be paid for.
I just noticed if you press tab, it'll put names above people.
Oh. Grave robber.
Thought of
No matter. Well, how about 10 gold? How does that sound?
10 gold?
holy baloney.
That's more than I've earned in my life.
Oh, is that too much?
But no, sir,
much.
sir, please. I will gladly do it for you. And I'll even. He gets real close and you can just smell his terrible breath. I'll even put names on the headstones for you.
Yes, if you could put names on the headstones. I would appreciate it.
Any names in particular?
Oh, yes. Well, actually, I don't know their names.
It's ma'am.
I don't know their names. They're just adventurers that we came.
Timmy, Tommy, and Tammy sound good to me.
Sounds good.
So he begrudgingly grabs the cart left by the horses and starts hauling it away. My God, I'll be able to move out of Fendelin. I'll be able to start me life again new. And he just heads in and starts picking at the ground.
I'm old.
Next
Oh
to
my
the-
gosh.
Next to the 3 freshly dug graves that you guys noticed the first time on your second day in Fandolin.
Zorbert, 10 gold.
Well, that was easy.
No worries there.
Should we keep these horses or sell them?
How many horses do we have?
Oh, I guess we only have. Did we bring the other ones back with us?
I don't know, did you?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
I don't know if there's.
Oh, so now we have some horses.
There were two adult horses and a young horse. I can't remember the actual animal names for horses.
A foal?
Yes, thank you.
So
Yeah,
with the 3 horses, you now
oh my gosh.
have one available to basically use as a pack mule if you need to. As with Rhogar and Moon's size, 2 of you, as long as Zorbert and Proxus aren't riding together, can fit on one steed without exhaustion.
All right.
So
So
there were three full horses.
Yes, there were 3 horses at the camp.
man, I gotta buy a new model.
That means that each of them could have one, and we could share the other one and forget the pack mule.
Yeah,
Pack
so you
mule
need to bring
blew
the 3rd
up.
horse.
No, we're just talking logistics.
Horses. You could
Ah.
use one of the horses as a pack mule, basically.
We should have sliced up the pigs and made bacon.
Oh no, we could go back and get the
I
pack.
was thinking about that.
Just firebolt it.
Those pigs are probably already eaten by now.
Not worth telling the butcher then.
No.
Where's the
Well,
stables?
we should probably tell the innkeep what happened with the crone. He was the one that said to go check on him, right?
He said that the mayor would be interested in knowing whether the crone would come to Fandolin or not.
Yeah,
You guys go talk to the mayor.
that's
and
right. That's
I'll
right.
meet you up there. I'm gonna tie up the horses right here. Doodly doodly dee dee. Yeah, doodly. Tying up the horses.
Oi, mayor!
Oh, where's the mayor?
He's over here.
The slot in the door.
Who's that? Who's that?
We came back from the crone. We slipped the letter through his little crack or whatever.
He pops open the keyhole, little portcullis thing. What is it? What do you have?
A note from the crone.
Give it. That's it. Give it to me.
Proxus, come here. Proxus, come here, quick.
How big is this hole?
He pulls the
Fox,
scroll
come
through, very shakily, and you can hear him make an audible sniff on the scroll. Yes,
Why don't-
yes, this is from her. This is definitely from her. He reads it. She won't come to town. What
Why
a
don't you,
blasted fool! Well, still, you've held up your end of the bargain. And he pushes 25 gold pieces through the hole one at a time.
I thought this was for 50 gold.
Thank you very much. And he shuts the little cork hole.
You tell him.
I want to cast my wand of fireworks through this window.
Okay, make an attack roll.
It doesn't do attacks, but I'll do it.
Here, she said that you had healing potions.
This is
for
more
us,
to see
too.
if you can get it through the window.
Okay. An attack roll. I don't really. I guess it would be this.
Oh, I hope it works and you scare him out of the house.
13.
Okay, so it ricochets off the metal of the window and doesn't enter the house.
But makes an explosive bag.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
The dragon's out here.
No! And you just hear him scamper, run away, and you hear 4 different doors slam shut and lock within the house.
Oh my gosh. Proxus, didn't he say 50 gold for this?
We got scammed.
He gave us 25.
Well,
Does anybody have lock picking?
So we each get 5 gold, and then
keep
other
the
5
rest
will
for
go
the
to
grave digger.
graves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would mean I get to replace some.
Well, now I guess we should go back to the inn and talk to that other guy.
This mayor didn't give us anything else in regards to what needs to be done for this town. He's about as worthless as someone with a capital B.
Wait, have you left yet?
No, we're still here.
Listen, there's something else like you could do for me, and I'll pay you 50, 80, 75 gold.
What is it you ask of us?
So my brother runs the lumber mill that is down in the Neverwinter Wood, and we haven't heard from him in nigh on 3 weeks now, and we're missing gold and lumber shipments, and it's hurting Fandolin monetarily, and we really need to find out what's going on. And my brother, I want to make sure my brother's okay, of course, but we need to reestablish the trade line there.
Meh.
You're going to actually pay us this time.
Yes, of course.
You will need the lumber to rebuild these houses that were blasted with frost breath.
Well, we don't get the lumber. The lumber goes right to Neverwinter. They're trying to rebuild still after the eruption of Mount Hota now.
Okay, well, I think we can help you. Do you have a letter or anything we can take with us?
Yes, here.
He hands you a sealed scroll with his insignia on the wax seal.
One quick question.
Yes,
How many relations have you had with the hag?
the
crone.
hag. The crone.
Yes, you smelled the letter when I gave it.
Which one? The hag or the crone?
The crone.
The crone. Yes, she's a very delicate creature. She makes very good potions, and sometimes I need certain potions in order to assist her with certain things that she wishes me to do. As you said, a well-established man here. She desires the affection of a powerful man, and sometimes I need potions to assist her in doing that.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if we could have dinner one time. You know, the company.
I will have dinner with you. Yes.
Oh. When should we schedule this?
Let's see. As soon as the dragon is defeated.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll have to look into figuring out how to defeat the dragon.
But we just want to strategize on how to beat the dragon, and what better time over dinner.
I have no idea how to defeat a dragon.
But certainly you have town.
Like you.
Certainly you have town resources we could use. We just need to discuss it.
To you through this keyhole.
But certainly there's more things that we could possibly use and we could talk over dinner about.
There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. I'm not leaving this house. Not now. Not ever. Until that dragon is defeated.
What about?
Do you have like a guard captain or something we could talk to?
Or a militia we could try to form to, maybe shore up some of these houses and protect the town.
Make a persuasion check. Chris, do you wish to aid him?
I'll aid the crap out of him.
With advantage.
Oh, yeah.
So, Chris, being in the infantry and knowing exactly how to form a militia, you basically help Zorbert persuade the mayor that forming a militia in this town would be a good idea.
Yes, that should be a good idea. I will assist you by giving you a name and the starting gold in order to start a militia and to pay for a month's worth of wages.
So he passes through the porthole 50 gold.
What about a deputy's commission?
Well,
A letter of seal or something.
So we have authority.
We're gonna be too busy to run it, but we are will basically be consultants.
So we need to find a leader.
So through the scroll, you open the scroll, and on the name is very shakily written Haggis Ironmane.
Haggis Ironmane. And you want Haggis to be the captain of the militia.
Yes, he would do well. And also any other folks that you've helped have most likely have some kind of adventuring experience. I would say they would be the great to help form the militia.
And as we will be consultants to the militia, we have experience through Proxus here and his combat and army skills, we will probably need a fee when we form this militia. Are you willing to compensate
willing?
us
And the militia.
after we? Well, I've got the gold for the militia's wages and for the leader, but as we will be assisting them on top of the other duties you've given us, we would like to see a little compensation once the militia is formed to protect the town and it's
If
in working
you-
order.
If you set this militia up correctly and leave Fendelin in a very well defensible state, I shall make you lords of Fendelin, which entitle home ownership and a daily a monthly stipend tax of 10 gold.
Okay,
It's a pretty good deal.
I will agree to those terms. Does anyone have an issue with those terms?
No, I would. That's pretty cool, man. Free house. All we gotta do is train some guys to fight.
I mutter, Lord of a pigsty, underneath my breath.
Yes, but you'll
Alright,
be here.
yeah, let's go find his brother. Yeah, that's what we'll do, and we'll get that wood sent right to Neverwinter and not to this town. That's what we'll do.
Imagine all the nights you'd be able to spend with the blacksmith woman.
Guys, over here. Guys, over here.
Imagine the mage hands you'll be summoning.
So what I'm thinking is that we go try to find his brother, but we have him send all the wood here to rebuild the houses.
You see the window right here.
Where'd you go? Oh, you went to the
The
well.
window? Where? What did I miss?
One window.
Right here.
Oh.
Who's staring out that window? Oh, Lenine?
Oh my gosh.
What are you guys doing at the well?
Chris always runs to the well.
I'm filling up my water skins.
You see me break into a cold sweat. Is that one of the students? Oh, I must be seeing
Professor
things.
Zorbert, why have you forsaken?
Oh no!
Bro!
Guys, he's having PTSD!
Was that a white? Oh, it's just the person who overcharges us for appraisals.
You're fine.
You're
Moon dumps some
right.
Moon dumps some of the well water on on Zorbert's head. You're all right, man. Don't worry. You're fine.
And with that, the adventure continues later.
Excellent.